Hello and welcome to our class. My name is Miss Kathy and this is Sue, or maybe I should say Queen Sue. I like your crown. Well, today K is for kings and queens, so we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to even make a crown that you can wear today for art. Well, let's let Sue sit down, or Queen Sue, would you please sit down? Because it's time for us to feed Fred. Before we feed Fred, I wanted to show you our beans. If you watched G is for Garden last week, then you remember we planted some beans in a bag, and take a look. They're sprouting. I'm seeing some little roots and stems and leaves coming up. Wow, that was a fun science activity. Well, now let's feed Fred. Hi, Fred. Here's some fish food for you. Okay, well, now that we've done our class job, let's turn around and do calendar time. The month is August, and let's reach into our can and see how we will count. It says we're going to bow today, so let's bow and count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. We're almost there. 27, one more, 28. 28 bows. Today is August 28th. Can you say today's date? August 28th. Let's go up to the top and let's see what today's day of the week is. It starts with an M, and I know that M says So what day starts with that sound? Monday. Very good. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Well, it is time to look outside your window and see what your weather is like today. Maybe you're having a great sunny day or a cloudy or rainy day, or maybe it's windy. Do you see the trees moving? Let's sing about our weather. When I do like this with my microphone, you can shout out whatever your weather is. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is out today. It is out today. Well, let's dress Weather Bear. Weather Bear, we're gonna let you wear your t-shirt today and your shorts. And what is the season? Who can remember? The season is summer. Very good. It's summer. Well, that was our calendar and weather time. And now it's time for our letter of the day. Today's letter is the letter K. Do you have a letter K in your name? If your name has letter K, stand up. I do. I have a K. If your name has letter K, stand up. If your name has letter K, if your name has letter K, if your name has letter K, stand up. Well, this is letter K. Can you say K? K is for kings. Today we're talking about kings and queens. And to decorate your letter K, you can cut out just a paper crown if you'd like. I just cut it and then just stuck it right there on the corner of my K. And then I just drew some jewels. But if you have craft jewels, you could stick those on. If you have glitter, that could work, or sequins. So this is an idea for decorating your letter K today. When we decorate the letter, it helps us to recognize the letter. This is letter what? K. Parents, you can get a copy of these blank the handwriting sheet and the lesson plan and these blank alphabet to decorate at my website. The link is below. Well, now that we can recognize K, let's practice writing it. So to write the letter K, we're just going to make a line that goes down like that. And then we're going to go back up to the top, but we're going to move over. Then we're going to slide to the middle and slide out. This kind of looks like a duck's mouth. Quack, 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 quack. So let's see what that looks like on handwriting paper. Okay, so we're going to start upstairs at the top. We're going to go down to the green carpet, go back up and move over, slide to the middle and slide out, just like that. Okay, so we're going to go down, slide to the middle, slide out. Down, slide, slide like a duck's mouth. Go back up and over, slide to the middle and slide out. So that's how you write the big letter K. Now all of the letters have two, big and small, big and small, big and small. So this is big K and it also has a small K. We're going to make a line that goes down again, just like the big K. But this time we're going to go to the bottom. We're going to slide to the middle and out at the bottom, downstairs. Let me show you what that looks like on handwriting paper. So first make that line upstairs and downstairs. And then go downstairs to make that duck's mouth like that. Normally the little letters stay downstairs on the handwriting house. Here are the stairs. But this one's a teenager letter. It can go upstairs just a little bit. We're going to make that line upstairs and downstairs and then slide to the middle and slide out downstairs. Down, slide to the middle, slide out while you're downstairs. Well, I would love to check and cheer for you because I know you are doing a great job with your handwriting time. Yes, very good. And here's a sticker for your handwriting paper. Well, now we know what letter K looks like. We can recognize it. We can write it. So next we'll talk about the sound that K makes. Letter K makes this sound. K, k, k. Wait a minute. I think another letter makes that same sound. Letter C. Letter C and letter K make the same sound. K, 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 as in cut. And then today K says k, 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 as in karate. Can you pretend you're doing karate? Chop, chop, chop. K, k, karate. That's our hand motion for letter K. K, 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 k. Letter K says k, 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 as in kings also. So we're going to pretend to be kings and queens. I'm going to be a queen and tell you something to do and you can do it. It's kind of like Simon Says, okay? And today you can play with your brothers and sisters or family and you can do it and you can be the king or the queen and tell them something and they have to do it, okay? So here we go. I'll be the queen. The queen says, clap your hands. The queen says, touch your toes. The queen says, touch the sky. Reach up high. The queen says, pat your tummy. The queen says, nod your head. Very good. So you can play that today. You can be the king or queen and play that with your family. Well, we know what K says now. K says, k, 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 as in karate or as in kings. Well, it is time for math next, and I have some of the king's golden coins from his treasury. Let's count how many golden coins I have. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 coins from the king's golden coins in his treasury. So number 3 is the number that we're going to be working on this week. Let me show you how to write number 3. Last week we learned how to write number 2. The week before that, number 1. And now number 3. Curve around and around again. We're learning how to write all the numbers properly, so after we get from 1 to 10, we can use those numbers the rest of the school year to do so many fun things like adding and subtracting, telling time, number order, greater than, less than. Here's what number 3 looks like. Curve around and around again. Curve around and around again. Curve around upstairs, curve around downstairs. So that is number 3. Let's count the king's golden coins that I have here once more. Will you help me count? 1, 2, 3. Now these coins look golden and they kind of look like yellow. So we're going to today start introducing the color for the week, and it is yellow. I have a song to teach you that will help you spell the word. Y-E-L-L-O-W spells yellow. Y-E-L-L-O-W spells yellow. Like the early morning sun when the day has just begun. Y-E-L-L-O-W spells yellow. Let me introduce our shape for the week. This week we're going to work on a triangle. This is Tommy Triangle, proud as can be. Count my sides. 1, 2, 3. This is a triangle. Can you say triangle? Triangle. We're going to look at some triangles again when we go over to art. But right now, it's time for us to learn some things about kings and queens and castles. Take a look at this. This is a picture of a real castle. Isn't it beautiful and isn't it big? You'll notice there's a wall around the castle. That's to protect it. It looks like blocks have been stacked like Legos, one on top of the other. That's exactly how they built this big castle. Here's another kind of castle. Wow, how beautiful. This castle is located in Japan. And look at this castle. Oh my, you can see the wall around it. That is so nice. Look at all those windows. Let's look and see what it looks like inside a castle. This is a banquet hall. Look at that long table. So many people can sit at that table and eat. And when they're not eating, they can move the table and have this as a ballroom for dancing. This is a picture of a king and a queen. You'll notice there's something on their heads. What do you think they're wearing on their heads? Crowns, very good. And something is around their shoulders. Those are called robes. They're very, very beautiful and heavy. Look at the queen's neck. She has lots of beautiful jewelry. Look at those necklaces. Let's take a closer look at a crown. Wow, this is a real crown with real jewels and made of real gold. That looks so beautiful. Well, it's time for us to make our own crown, so let's head to the art table and I'll show you how. For art today, we're making a crown that you can wear. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of paper, and I'm choosing yellow, but you could really choose a different color if you'd like. And I'm going to take the piece of paper and I'm going to fold it in half long ways. And then I'm going to open it back up and cut it in half. So now I have two pieces of paper, two long pieces of paper. So next I'm going to put them on top, one on top of the other, but you can do these, you can do this next step separately if it would be easier for you. But I'm going to cut out triangles like this. The triangle has three sides, 1, 2, 3. Save your triangles because you can actually glue them to a piece of construction paper today, and that'll help you practice our shape of the week, the triangle. All right, so let's get back to the crown. So I'm just going to cut this way, and then back this way, and this way, and this way. I'm cutting triangles to make my crown. Okay. All right, remember, save all those triangles and you can glue them to a piece of paper. But right now we're just going to take these two pieces of paper. This will be my crown, and I'm going to decorate one of them with craft gems. Now, I only paid $1, I think, for these at a dollar store. But if you don't have craft gems, you could just draw some gems. Let me show you. I think I'll draw a diamond right here. Or you could use stickers to decorate your crown, or glitter or sequins. Okay, so I think I'm going to use my jewels, my gems. So I'm just going to put some glue here, just little dots of glue. And I'm just going to stick those little gems that I have on there. Okay. Okay, so once you get your crown decorated with jewels, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take this part and put them together. So I'm just putting some glue here and connecting them. And then I'm going to bring the other two sides together like this, like a circle. And I'm going to put some glue right there. And there you have it. See, it's like a circle. And you can wear this on your head. So that's our art project for today. We made our own paper crown to wear. Sue, didn't we have fun today? K was for kings and queens. I hope you'll join us tomorrow. L is for library, and it's going to be so much fun. Maybe you even want to bring your favorite library book or your favorite book to class. We'll bring our favorite books, right, Sue? And we'll show you. I'll see you then, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.